Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this lovely 2019 Infiniti QX50 Lux all-wheel drive that we have for sale. This one's a clean Carfax vehicle. It's also certified pre-owned. You can only get a Infiniti certified pre-owned vehicle from a new Infiniti franchise like us. You get lots of benefits with the Infiniti pre-owned certification. Pretty much you get all the benefits you normally would if you bought a brand new Infiniti. Some of the benefits include roadside assistance and trip interruption assistance for the duration of the certified warranty, which on this one will be 6 years, unlimited miles, and that's 6 years from the in-service date. So it was the date it was first registered and licensed. That's when the warranty goes into effect. This also has available low rate financing for qualified buyers. When you come into service, you have a complimentary Infiniti service loaner vehicle for extended service stays. Your first year of basic maintenance is complimentary. And the 6-year unlimited mileage warranty covers about 1,400 components. So you have lots of coverage, and all those benefits are good at any Infiniti dealership in the United States. 2019 is a great year for the QX50 because it got a complete ground-up redesign, brand new platform, some of the latest features and technology Infiniti has to offer. Still to this day, in 2020, not too long ago since this first came out, the QX50 is still one of our most advanced and tech-laden vehicles that we have in our model lineup. We have the original build sheet on this one. This one was $42,695. You got lots of great features with the Lux package. You have forward emergency braking with pedestrian detection. Then you have predictive forward collision warning, blind spot warning. We have a rear view camera, active noise cancellation. You can also see that this QX50 has a dual display system. The top screen is for Bluetooth, clock, parking camera. The bottom screen is a tablet-like interface for vehicle settings and apps. You have a drive mode selector. You can also use the drive mode selector here as well, so you can make changes to the way the transmission shifts. You can make changes to the steering. Active trace control will brake individual wheels to help the vehicle rotate through the corners. You can shut that on or off. Really nice to use easy layout of the buttons, I should say. Everything is very easy and intuitive to use. We also have a display system in this middle center screen right here, giving you lots of important information. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes, so it goes up and down, in and out. The QX50 features a Cvt Transmission, which stands for continuously variable transmission, so it offers an almost infinite amount of gear ratios. So you have that perfect gear ratio for that current driving situation, whether it be cruising on the highway, performance driving. We also have a huge panoramic sunroof. Allows lots of natural light into the interior, and it opens. And if it gets too bright, we have a sunshade that will close too. But unfortunately, today's July 4th. Not the greatest weather for July 4th, but at least it's not raining. But we'll leave that open. Keyless ignition with push button start. The old generation of the QX50 was built on a rear-wheel drive platform. With the 2019 QX50, they switched to a front-wheel drive platform for a couple of reasons. One of the big ones is packaging. Obviously, a rear-wheel drive platform is nice for some people because it's a little bit more performance-oriented. But by switching to a front-wheel drive platform, as far as interior space and packaging goes, it makes it a lot easier. Because in a rear-wheel drive car, you have the engine here, and then you have the transmission behind the engine, so that takes up interior space. And then you also have a big drive shaft on a rear-wheel based platform that goes right through the interior, and that also takes away interior space. By switching to a front-wheel drive platform, they're able to put the transmission next to the engine, so that frees up a lot more interior space. And the 2019 QX50 did gain a lot more interior space compared to the older generation of the QX50. Also, for 2019, the QX50 got a brand new engine. This is actually the first application of a variable compression engine. It's the world's first production variable compression engine. Infiniti has been working on this engine for about 20 years, and it's able to mechanically change the compression ratio of the engine. So depending on that driving situation, if you're stomping on the gas and you need to pass someone or you want to accelerate really quickly, it can alter the compression ratio to have the engine make maximum power for performance, and maximum output is 268 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. But if you're just cruising along 40 miles an hour or just cruising along at the highway, on the highway you don't really need to go fast, it will change the compression ratio of the engine to maximize fuel economy. And it is able to get about 30 miles per gallon on the highway, and you'll get about 26 miles combined, which is class leading pretty much. Really nice looks and lines. You can see on the hood they have a clamshell design, and styling is really important for the Infiniti designers and engineers. So a lot of times when you have a hood, you'll have a line here where you can see that the hood will open, but they did a clamshell design, so the hood actually extends all the way out here to the fender, and it integrates with the body lines. So it's kind of a subtle thing, but you know, they want to make this car look good, and I think they really definitely achieved that goal, having nice, crisp, curvaceous lines on it. The QX50 comes standard with front-wheel drive. Well, the 2019 QX50 comes standard with front-wheel drive, and then all-wheel drive is optional. It's intelligent all-wheel drive, so when front-wheel drive is just needed in conditions like this, it will just be 100% of the power to the front wheels, and then it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the rear wheels as needed. The reason why the all-wheel drive system isn't constantly working is because if it was, even in dry conditions like this when you really don't need it, it's going to chew through your tires faster, and it's going to reduce your gas mileage. Interior space is very generous. I'm 6'2". I had that front seat adjusted for my height. I have plenty of legroom, headroom back here. Also, the rear seats recline, and not only that, but they also slide back and forth, which is almost unheard of in this class of vehicles. Also have a power rear liftgate. Lots of cargo space back here, and if you need even more, you can pull these. Obviously the seats have to be forward, the front seats have to be forward a little bit, or you have to remove the headrest, and they can easily fold flat for rather large cavernous amount of cargo space. If you're in the market for a QX50, this one is an excellent value, certified pre-owned, and who better to buy a pre-owned Infiniti from than a new Infiniti retailer like us. We work on vehicles on a daily basis, and we know exactly what to look for. Often I've bought Infinitis from other dealerships that had them in their front line, and on realizing it had issues that needed to be addressed under warranty, which we take care of. I recently purchased a Q50 from a dealership up north, and it actually needed new turbos under warranty. They had no idea, but obviously our techs know to look for things like that, and we got those turbos replaced under warranty. So that's definitely something to take into consideration when you're buying a pre-owned vehicle. It's always good to buy it from the original manufacturer franchise that's very familiar with them. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon, and have a wonderful day.